Why did the Argentine debt crisis happen? Imagine a country borrowing money for decades, then suddenly struggling to pay it back. That's what happened in Argentina, and it's a story many countries have faced in the past. It all started in the 1970s when Argentina borrowed heavily in US dollars. Back then, oil prices rose sharply, and the government decided not to cut spending. Instead, they borrowed more money to keep things running smoothly. This created a big problem because Argentina needed US dollars to pay off its debts. During the 1980s, called the Lost Decade, Argentina's economy slowed down. The country's GDP shrank and exports from the United States, which Argentina relied on, declined. This made it even harder for Argentina to earn enough dollars to pay its foreign debts. To fix some of these issues, Argentina tried to reform its economy in the 1990s. They opened up trade, privatized state companies, and pegged the Argentine peso to the US dollar. The idea was to control inflation and restore confidence. But fixing one problem created another. The fixed exchange rate made Argentine exports more expensive and less competitive. Meanwhile, the government kept borrowing money, and by 2001, Argentina owed about 95 billion US dollars. The economy was shrinking, and the country could no longer keep the peso tied to the dollar. When they finally stopped defending the peg, panic set in. People rushed to withdraw their savings, and banks ran out of money. This led to a deep recession, with the gross domestic product dropping sharply. Unemployment soared and social unrest grew. The government tried to restructure the debt, but some creditors, called vulture funds, refused to accept less money. They held out for full repayment, which made it harder for Argentina to get new loans. Eventually, Argentina defaulted on its bonds, the largest sovereign default at that time. This crisis teaches us that borrowing too much in foreign currency can be dangerous. Rigid currency policies can backfire, especially if external shocks hit the economy. It also shows how important it is for governments to manage their debt wisely and avoid over-reliance on borrowing. The Argentine story is a reminder of how domestic choices and global financial conditions can combine to create a crisis. It's a chapter in history that helps us understand the risks countries face when their economic policies don't adapt to changing times.